Good evening to everyone. Welcome to Conzulenza'25, where seniors help juniors make well informed choices when it comes to choosing their future courses. First, let me start with the minimum credit requirements. The BTech program includes General Institute Requirement courses, Program Core courses, Essential Laboratory Requirement courses, electives, optional minors, and then optional honors. Totally, there are 22 GIR courses and they form totally 50 credits for the current third years, and for current second years, it would be constituting 56 credits. And totally, there are 15 program core courses. They'll constitute 50 credits for the current third year batch, and then 55 credits for the current second year batch. And then laboratory courses, there are 8 courses, which comprise of 16 credits totally. And then together, the program electives plus open electives, totally there should be 12 courses taken, and they will comprise of 36 credits. And out of these 8 electives, 8 must be program electives. It is mandatory. And then the remaining 4, they can either be open electives or they can be program electives as well. And project work based on core topics only. Okay, this is mandatory during the last semester, eighth semester, and this project work will constitute 6 credits totally. It has been made compulsory from the 2023 batch onwards. That is from the current third year batch onwards. So even current second years, even you will be having to do a project work in your final year mandatorily. And then minors. So totally you have to do um, totally do 5 minor courses if you want to get a minor degree. Okay, and then it comprises of 15 credits, and honors again 15 courses. I mean 15 credits. These are all additional credits. These are not mandatory. NPTEL courses. See, online courses can be considered as open electives only if they get approved by department coordinators. The weightage breakdown of NPTEL courses. There will be 12 assignments, and the best out of 12, I mean, best 8 out of 12 assignments will be considered for 25% of total weightage. And the final exam, that will be for 100 marks, and it will be for 75% weightage. And marks distribution, each weekly assignment is out of 10 marks, and the final exam is out of 100 marks. Students may opt for NPTEL courses approved by mechanical engineering or any other department. And it is important to note that only one NPTEL course can be taken per semester. I mean, you can take more than one NPTEL courses, but they cannot be considered as open elective. Open electives. Students can choose open electives offered by various other departments, and it includes mechanical department as well. Only one open elective can be taken per semester. So, see, let us say you take an NPTEL course, and apart from this NPTEL course, you can take one more open elective offered by any of the departments from our college. And program electives. Ensure that you meet the criteria of 8 program electives by the end of the BTech. It is advisable to complete the 8 program electives by the end of 7th semester itself, so that you become eligible for the 6 months internship plus FTE, full-time employment. Note, you may deregister electives. It may include OE, PE, or OC, and register for new electives at the start of each semester. What is 6 months internship plus FTE? FTE stands for full-time employment. Some companies that come for placements during seventh semester provide the opportunity to do a 6 month internship during the semester 8, after which the actual full-time employment starts. So if you want to be eligible for this, you should have completed 8 program electives by seventh semester itself, and also be in a situation where you can complete 12 electives by the end of BTech. It is important to note that the 6 months internship in a core company can be converted into FYP, final year project. This option is not available for non-core 6 month internships. Minor courses. Minor courses, as I told already, they are optional. Totally you have to take up courses worth of 15 credits, and you cannot take a minor course from offered by mechanical department. You can only take minor courses offered by other departments. It must be studied across 5 semesters to be shown on the transcript. And let us say you complete all 5 minor courses, and it won't be showed on the degree certificate. It'll just be showed in the transcript. And you cannot choose minor courses offered by different departments. If you take a course offered by, let us say, computer applications department, then you should do all the minor courses offered by the computer applications department only. You cannot, mix with this. Program electives. I'll talk about biofuels now. Uh, Basically, the core objectives of this course, biofuels, is to learn to characterize different biomass feedstocks based on their constituents and properties, and to learn about the analytical methods to evaluate the properties of different biofuels. For example, there are different properties like C10 number, um, the viscosity. You'll learn about that kind of stuff, and about the methods that you can use to evaluate these properties. Um, and then you'll also learn about the different processes involved in the production of biofuels and compare the pros and cons of each process. This is a completely theoretical course with very little room for numericals. You'll be learning everything from PPTs. The pattern that was followed for us was midsem plus endsem plus seminar and surprise tests. I think there were totally 4 surprise tests for us, and the best out of 3 were considered. And uh, who is this course for? If you are someone interested in learning about biofuels and the processes involved in producing them, it is for you. The main problem with this course, according to me, is it felt very dry and had a very huge syllabus. Most people from my batch who took this course took it because they felt continuum mechanics, which was the other program elective offered, would be too hard. And it is a relatively difficult to score in exams also. It's not, some people might think that since it's a completely theory course, you can easily score in exams, but that was not the case for us. We did not get marks for writing our own stories. So it is, it is a moderately difficult course, if you ask me. Next, MEMS devices, design and fabrication. The course objectives of this course is to think in a unified way about interdisciplinary microsystems. Uh, we learned about functioning of different types of sensors and actuators, like piezoelectric sensors, piezoelectric actuators, and we also learned about the different materials used in MEMS devices, the semiconductor devices, the smart materials. For example, shape memory alloys. We learned about that kind of stuff, and we also learned about different fabrication techniques and compared their pros and cons. This course has both theory and numericals. You'll be learning everything from PPTs. We followed the pattern of CT1 plus CT2 plus NSUM plus assignment. Assignment work included simulation work. So you can add this to your project as well. If you take up this course, you'll be having a project work, and if you do a good job, you can add it to your resume as well. It'll be worth it. Who is this course for? People who are interested in learning about different types of sensors and actuators. This course is for you. The advantages of this course is that it is relatively easy course. You'll get same problems which are there in the PPTs, so you can easily score. And cons, the theory part, for example, uh, the part about different semiconductor materials and the fabrication processes, they felt a little dry to me. So it's a easy course, but if you're interested in sensors and actuators, it will be interesting for you. But otherwise, it can feel a little dry and boring.
Okay. Hello, guys. I'll be talking about CFJP. So, which is uh, just 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah, I was disturbed in between. Yeah. So, I'll be talking about CFJP, which is compressible flow and jet propulsion. So, this course is worth 3 credits. So, now let us start with what is this about. You'll be learning about the design of gas turbines and jets and the equations related to them, because mostly you use compressed flow, compressed gases, and everything. So you'll be learning about that, and you'll also be learning about different types of jet propulsion. You have ramjet, scramjet, all those things you'll be learning about, and normal jets also, like turbojet, turbofan, all those. And it might be useful for you if you're interested in the field of aerospace or fluid mechanics. And yeah, I mean, if you take this course, you can just YouTube the jet propulsion part, because you won't learn much about it in class. It's just a disclaimer. Okay, next we go on to the difficulty of the course. So basically, this course I would say is like similar to your JEE prep. So it contains a repeated pattern of questions. So it has just few topics like Fano flow, Rayleigh flow, and such topics, and it's a purely numerical based course. So you prepare for it similar to how you prepared for JEE. So you just practice a lot of problems related to the questions. If you do enough of the practice, the exams will be easy, and you just have to know how to solve the different patterns. Yeah, and as I said, the required effort, you honestly need only 1 day of practice. I mean, I would advise practicing a lot of different types of questions, but if you are like good in numerical type questions, then 1 day practice is more than enough. And look, you can look at past year question papers, and yeah, all the questions will be repeated mostly. And your professor will mostly be RB Anand sir. If you know, you know. Yeah, and it will be a decently okay course, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. Next slide. And for this, uh, yeah, for this course, you will require this data book, gas tables, and it is very important as you will be using this for all your exams. And I think this time also, it is provided only for third year students. So yeah, I'd also like to add.
So now I'll talk about CFD. This course is a relatively new course and was offered only once before. So there is no rigid framework on how the course has to be taught, and it can greatly vary from faculty to faculty. So whatever I'm going to say about this course now, it is with regards to the way that it was taught the last time, and which was obviously the only one time it was taught. It covers the only the very basics of CFD. For example, Lagrangian and Eulerian approaches. About it covers simple forms of Navier-Stokes equations, different analytical methods to solve PDEs, And for the seniors batch to whom it was taught, they followed the pattern of CTs plus assignment plus NSEM. The best part about the course was the assignment. Students were asked to form groups and then take a problem statement. For example, optimization of aerodynamics of a car. This was the problem statement taken by the senior with whom I spoke with. And then they were made to run CFD simulations. Since only basic theory was covered in the class, most of the classes involved students presenting their findings from the simulation work and learning the practical stuff. So, I told you that this involves FEM and FVM. So, you might think that, okay, this is for someone who opted for continuum during their second semester, second year, and uh, they should also be sound with mathematics to do this course. But not really. You don't need continuum knowledge for this. And when it comes to maths, you just need basic understanding of PDEs and the methods of solving them. That's it. So, who should take this course? If you are passionate about aerodynamics and want to learn how to analyze the forces, the stresses, the temperature gradients, and fluid flow around the body, this is the right course for you. It is definitely not one of those courses that you take for easy credits. It's a relatively effort taking course. And then additive manufacturing. In this course, you study about the different additive manufacturing methods, their applications, and their efficiencies. It is completely a theoretical course and does not involve any numericals at all. It is a low effort course. Um, for the 25 batch, the pattern which was followed was CTs plus NSEM plus project work. For project work, they had to make a 3D printed model and they had to make a presentation about it. So, if you want to get easy credits without putting a lot of effort into it, this is the right course for you.
Um, okay, so I hope everyone can hear me. So guten Abend, good evening to everyone who are present here. Ich bin A. Durgesh, myself A. Durgesh, and I'm going to tell you about the OE of German basics, which is A 1.1. So as a disclaimer, this course is not something that is provided by our college as NIT Tirchi. Like NIT Tirchi is partnering with Goethe Institute of Germany, which is the official body conducting those German language certification tests like A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, and so on. So, and this is the very first step in the journey, which is A 1.1, which covers half of the syllabus of A1 examination. The next slide. Yeah, so these are the topics you should be covering in the course across 3 months. So you will start with basic alphabets, Zahlen, Buchstaben, days and months, tenses, how will you greet in German, and you will end with a day in my life. Like from getting up to sleeping in the night, you will be able to write how is your day going on. So yeah, these are the topics in total. You can read it once the PPT is shared. And if you want, you can take a screenshot of this also. Next slide. Yeah, so the pros and cons of this course. So the pros is the book will be provided by them. You don't need to search for any book, roam around for resources. Everything will be provided by the instructor itself. And this is highly useful if you are trying for higher studies in Germany, because German institutes generally prefer students who like to learn about their culture, which is by learning German. And yeah, if you register for this course and if you study properly, this is the fastest way to get on grips with German language. Like after finishing this course, you can understand some German reels also for those people who are addicted on reels. But there is some significant cons for this course also. The first thing is that it costs 9,500. This doesn't come under our institute fees. You need to pay this separately because this course is not offered by our institute. It is offered by a partner, which is Goethe Institute. And yeah, if you miss classes in the middle, get ready for a hard time, because even if you miss one class, the next class will be a little bit more difficult to understand. And yeah, just by finishing this course, you can't write the official Goethe Institute A1 examination. You need to do A1.2, which sometimes are being offered by our college also as an open L2, but sometimes due to low number of registrations, our college won't offer. So yeah, that's a big disclaimer. And yeah, this is about the course. So if you're willing to take this, you can contact me, Midun, Mohan, Anish from third years. We did this course together. Yeah, vielen Dank. Thank you.
Okay, so hi guys. I'll be talking about the Tamil basic course. So this course is actually really simple and bit fun. It's like in this course you learn Tamil, obviously. You learn how to read, speak, maybe speak and write basic Tamil. So this course you don't need any prerequisites. You don't need any prior knowledge of Tamil language. It's beginner friendly. So what you learn in this course is initially you learn the Tamil alphabets. So for the first month, you'll be learning all the alphabets. You'll be given worksheets where you can practice writing and all. After that, you'll be learning like simple words like names of places, animals, fruits, vegetables, birds, etc. like that. This is very important because it will come for the examinations. And then you'll be learning Tamil grammar as well. They are the nouns, types of nouns, verbs, past tense, present tense, future tense, suffix, prefix, conjunctions, and you'll learn to make sentences with these. And for reading, you'll get a paragraph, like sir might give you a paragraph in class, and he'll ask in random for you guys to read it. Now coming to the assessments, it's a mid-semester exam, 2 assignments, and an end semester. Mid-semester, you'll usually have the first 2 units, and the mid-semester is fairly easy. It's like whatever sir has taught in class, you have a really high chance of getting full in this. Coming to the assignments, you have 2 assignments. One is a writing and speaking assignment. For writing, you'll be asked to write a conversation. This is for 10 marks. And for speaking, you'll be asked to present in class. You'll have to speak on any topic for 5 minutes. You don't need to be nervous about this, because if you don't know Tamil really well, you can write it in a piece of paper and read it out as well. Now for end semesters, the problem is you'll be asked to write an essay or a conversation. That's the only hard thing in the end semester exam. So, but the questions are mostly like the same as the previous year. So if you get previous year papers, it'll be pretty easy for you. Over to the next slide. Yeah, so why to take the course? If anyone of you are interested in learning a new language, this really helps. Also, like especially for second and third years who will be in Tamil Nadu for another 2-3 years, it'll be helpful for you if you can know to read Tamil. You'll be able to read the bus boards, signs, and any other things. Also, you'll be able to make day-to-day conversations, maybe. And this course is like it's fun. So if you want a break from all the hectic courses, you can take this course as well. Yeah, that's all.
Hello guys, I'll be talk about the Tamil intermediate course. If you want to take this course, you need to know the Tamil like very well, or at least intermediate level. In this course, you going to learn about like Tamil history and Tamil literatures and some Tamil grammars also. And as you can see the course plan, first of all, they talk about Tamil histories, and then second, like then after that, they will talk about Tamil literature. They will tell some story about like Manimegalai, Malayabadi Kund, like right, that kind of things. And assignments, like assignments, there is 2 assignments there. One is written assignment, another one is PPT presentation. If you do well in assignments, you will get like SA and like that kind of grades. Next PPT. why to take this course? If you want to learn, like if you want to learn more about Tamil, you want to learn the Tamil literatures and all, this is the right course for you guys. And it's easy to score. Same teacher as a Tamil basic teacher. So in exam and all, they ask the previous year question only. You can score easily. Yeah, that's it. Not bad, bro.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I'll be talking about the Entrepreneurship Development HS OE course. So from the name itself, you can able to see it's about the course about the entrepreneurship and the necessary things you will be learning for its development, such as the startup culture, cost analysis, benefit analysis, so many startup technologies and that stuff. This will be interesting for the people who are much into the startup culture and entrepreneurship, and it will be mostly towards theory. That's the thing. And you can see the content. So you'll be learning about the intro, history, types, approaches, venture capitalist, which is one of the most important concepts, and break-even point analysis, cost-based analysis, these kind of things. And this course is one of the high demand course, and it will be offered for, I mean, subject to change 2 or 3 sections. And a common misconception with this course is they will be confused with the business development course, where that's a different area where it will be like startup pitching. So don't get confused in this. In this course, you will also do similar activities where you will be working with a group assignment, but the weightage is somewhat less. Not the entire pitching will be considered as the high grade. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this is a typical exam format. So the exam will be fully theoretical and focuses on concepts. So memorization is not needed as far as I have learned this course and my seniors. So you can able to give a creative edge over this. And for the assignment, it will be a group activity type assignment. So the groups will be randomly formed kind of by the professor in the end, by the start of the semester, and it will be kind of engaging and fun. And yeah, same as CT2 and NSEM. This weightage is subject to change according to the professors and for the sections. Next slide, please. So yeah, conclusion. It's a one of the high demand humanities course offered by our NIT Tirchi, 3 sections year by year. So you can gain knowledge about entrepreneurship skills from the case study, which will be interesting if you are into startup and entrepreneurship. So there are so many benefits, like these are the main thing, that's why I added. And for the consideration, this is a type of work intensive course with daily in class work, like you need to submit some paper, you need to, it's like daily activities. um it And for the group allocation, they will be forming a random group, so for absences or other issues may affect the progress. But the evaluation is done individually as far as the professor's aspect or the course taken also. You cannot put proxy for this course, and they are strict in attendance. So if you are into startup and about like you like about entrepreneurship and development, go for it and you will like it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay. So you guys got the other basically the entrepreneurship course that we had that was just explained. This is honestly the exact opposite of it. Yeah, we do obviously learn about finance, marketing. Basically it's a customer based approach to the entire subject, and it, I would say, is the most unconventional mode of teaching uh course in the entirety of campus what we have to offer, because the professors aren't stagnant. They actually fly out from Chennai every weekend just to teach us. So they aren't like there's no particular staff member as such here. Your people who are going to be like taking the classes for you are going to be people from MIT, IIMs, multinational companies like Microsoft, Oracle, PwC. So basically, you have the exposure in this course is very vast, which is also why it is very limited. It only takes in around 25 to 30 people every year, and that's not just from mechanical, across departments also. And one particular thing, this course is actually merged with fourth years. So it's going to be happening in your fifth sem. So fifth sem people, I mean students, and seventh sem students can both take it. So you will have fourth years also taking it alongside you. So that means our batch. So the exposure that you get with this course is pretty good. And again, it's a very unconventional course. So there's no CT, there isn't any NSEM. It's just one MCQ paper for 20 questions. And there is basically continued assessment. So you have to just take a particular idea, like a startup idea that you have to form a group with like 3 to 4 people. You take that idea and you develop on it through the entire course of the SEM. So that is the mode of assessment. And then finally, as your NSEM, you will basically have to, just present to your company, just like a Shark Tank. The exact same thing. There'll be a panelist. All the panelists, the judges will be from external. They won't be from campus. They'll be actually working professionals, which are alumni of NIT Trichy. So honestly, if you want that exposure, I would say it is the best course to take if you want to try something outside of your core engineering. And also, not to mention, you also get a Marriott treat at the start of the course. So that's like completely taken care of by the college. You don't need to pay for it. It's a nice experience. You get to mingle. The director comes. The president of RECA is also there. So the amount of exposure you get through this course is really extensive. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Can you just go to the next slide? I'll just cover that. Yeah. So basically the schedule, that's the only one thing. It's pretty unconventional. So there'll be 2 classes a week. Usually it'll be Tuesday or Thursday. And be from 4 to 7. And yeah, so that's the only thing. The classes are from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So you will have a slot free if you're taking this OE over another PE, but classes do get long since there are only 2 classes in a week. So they will go like 2 to 3 hours long. As I mentioned before, no CTs, no NSEM, just an MCQ, and there'll just be a Shark Tank pitch, and that's going to be NSEM. So that's pretty much the entire exam structure, and that's it for BW.
So I will be talking about creative writing to literature. So this is a open to course offered by Humanities Department. So here you'll be learning about different creative writing techniques, like here creative writing and basic writing technique. So if you're really interested in creative writing, and you can take this course. Also, it's not that, and there is no prerequisite, so anyone can take this course. And here you'll be learning like writing techniques, like how novels are written, how creative writing is structured. So just you have to listen in this course. You have to listen carefully. So because you'll be having journal in this course, I will talk about it next slide. And overall difficulty is easy to moderate, and the classes are really good. If you're really interested in creative writing, and you'll have a very good time with this course, and it's like you can get really, yeah, you can get good grades like ARB is easy, and good next slide. So this is just pure theory course, and there is no memorization part required. So for midsum and endsum, there is no memorization required. So just you will be writing creative writing based on your experience, uh, and uh, and the assessment part. You'll be having a midsum, which is of 20% of final weightage, and journals. This is the most important part of this course. Here, you'll be having a journal, which is after a class, you'll be writing in a A4 sheet paper about what is taught on that particular class and what you learned from it. So this is a journal. So you'll be submitting it after every class. So if you miss a class, you can't submit a journal for that day. So you should have to get maximum amount of mark in journals, you should attend maximum amount of classes. So journals is like most important part of this course. And assignment is 10% and NSM is 40%. So another good part about this course is like you don't need to like memorize anything. There is no need to memorization part like compared to other courses. If you're good at creative writing and you can easily take this course, you'll uh, you'll have good time with it. So
So hi guys, I'll be talking about the NPTEL course Computer Integrated Manufacturing. So if you have ever wondered how large factories automate all your manufacturing processes, this course is for you. Next slide, please. So yeah, so what is the course about? Computer integrated manufacturing, also called CIM, is the integration of production operations using computers. So basically, you learn about all the tools and concepts used in factories, very large factories, to automate and integrate all their operations. So basically, using CAD, which is computer aided design, and CAM, which is computer aided manufacturing, you learn how to reduce manual labor and increase productivity by optimizing tasks. So yeah, I've listed all the different factors that CIM will teach you. CIM systems will teach you to, learn to integrate. So all the tools, all the concepts you need to integrate all these. So yeah, in a factory floor with multiple operations and technologies, how do you integrate everything? So the course is mainly about talking about learning different industry. So you have multiple types of industries: industry 1.0, industry 2.0, industry 3.0, up to industry 4.0. So you learn about all the different types of industries and what are the differences. Next slide, please. Yeah. So what will you learn? So I've listed down the weekly topics that you'll be learning, from introduction to CIM in week 1 to computers and manufacturing industries in week 12. So you can have a good look at it and see what all topics you'll be learning and whether it interests you. Basically, the exam structure is, the duration is 12 weeks. By the way, like most NPTEL courses are 12 weeks, like which we are required to study, and each week there'll be an assignment. So you'll have an assignment every week. There'll be, like, it's a multiple choice question assignment based assignment which you'll have to do every week and submit it every week. The final assignment score, so like once you write all the 12 weeks of assignments, that will be evaluated for 25% of the final score. And they'll only count best 8 out of the 12 assignments that you're required to do. And you'll also have a final exam, which will be conducted during your NSEMs, and that will be about 75%. It'll be 75% of the total 100 marks. Yeah, so if you're interested in learning about manufacturing, because manufacturing is a vital and necessary part of mechanical engineering. So if you're really interested in manufacturing, and if you really want to learn about the newer techniques that the new manufacturing companies and industries are using to automate, optimize, and are used in the management field and management sector, I think this course is the best for you. And not just that, NPTEL courses, I think it was mentioned before, is one of the easiest ways for you to score marks, because it's an online course, firstly, and it is self-paced because you have one whole week to attempt an assignment. So you can take your time, learn, and you don't have to go to the physical classes. And the exams are very easy, by the way. You don't have to take a lot of time to study it. You can focus on the concepts, study each and every week till the 12 weeks, and then the exams are going to be very easy. Yeah. So any basic questions, like which I asked myself before starting the course? Firstly, any prerequisites required before attending the course? Essentially, no prerequisites are required, but you guys must have learned CAD, as like computer design, as well as manufacturing technology. I think so. You need to revisit those fundamentals, because you'll be learning about computer graphics as well as manufacturing technologies like milling and lathe. The basics are required because they'll be teaching about CNC. There'll be laboratory courses as well. I think it was mentioned in the syllabus. There'll be laboratory courses. You'll be learning about Fusion 360. You'll be learning about different softwares that are used in the manufacturing sector for CIM. And any benefits? Yeah, CIM offers you a lot of opportunities to explore manufacturing technologies, production optimization, IoT, design engineering, all really, really popular fields, not just abroad as well as in India. Most of the companies that are coming for placements, as well as like the companies that are demanding jobs, are basically companies which are working in manufacturing technologies, future manufacturing technologies, and basically optimizing production. And is it a completely theory-based course? It is predominantly theory, but it is also very application-oriented. What I mean by that is that you're going to learn theory mostly. There's not going to be any numericals like you all normally do in classes, but the theory that you'll be learning is very like application-based oriented. So how you'll be applying different concepts in the factory floor. Yeah, thank you.
So I'm going to speak about product design and manufacturing. This is an NPTEL online course and taken by the professors of IIT Kanpur. And coming on with summary, so in this course you'll be basically learning all the introduction and basics of how to design a product and how to develop them and on with what manufacturing process you will make a prototype. And this course is mainly focused on theory and not much on numerical, but few formulas alone will be listed out in some parts of the course. And this course is highly popular, like nearly each year 5,000 people enroll this course. And contents of this course, starting from introduction to product design, visual design, quality function deployment, value engineering, material, and most of the concepts will come from manufacturing technology. So I hope you have learned this manufacturing technology in your previous semesters. I hope so. And you'll be also learning about introduction to patenting and how to do rapid prototyping and a plant design layout. So in the plant design layout, there will be only one software which would be taught, but that software related questions won't be asked in the final exam. And next you'll be learning reverse engineering. So these are the glimpse of all 12 weeks contents. Next slide. And so this online courses are absolute grading. So if you get 90 and above, you'll get an S grade. 75 to 89, you'll get A grade. And don't forget to attempt all 12-week assignments. And yes, best 8 of them will be taken for the 25% weightage. And work as a group and start a WhatsApp group or something for this product design manufacturing if your people are taking in groups so that you can discuss answers and so you don't fail to get grades on this assignment part. And you don't need to see the YouTube videos at a slow speed. You can also read through the lecture notes or watch the videos at 2x 3x speed. So mostly this is a theory based course. So in final exam you'll be having only 3 to 4 numericals will be asked, not more than that. And if you solve last 2 years of assignments and assignment related problems of the type, you'll be getting A grade for sure. And they won't teach any CAD or design software in this course, and this is purely a conceptual course. And benefits of this course, yes, it is fully online and you can get A grade, and there'll be a strong foundation on the concept and how to design, simulate, and prototype a product and to patent it. And this will be good for if you're pursuing a career in design and manufacturing. And you might also get an internship from IIT Kanpur. Next slide. And coming on with NPTEL internship, many people doesn't know that NPTEL offers internship. So they offer at winter time. So after you complete this product design manufacturing, during your after the results come out, during your third year, the IIT Madras will open in Google form or something so that it will ask you for register for an NPTEL internship. The first priority will be given to S graders and those who get above 85 also. And you will be asked to upload your resume and conducted interviews will be conducted. And we people have a high chance of getting this intern because the professor who's teaching this course is an alumni of our college, NITT. And yes, a stipend of 15K per month will be given, and you'll be performing this internship for 3 months. And in during the internship, you won't just work on a project; you'll be working on a patent. So that gives a lot of opportunity to design, simulate, and you will know from scratch how to develop a product and what is the problem statement, what you're gonna think, and do it. And it's IIT, so this institution will be having a lot of high-end technologies and 3D machines and automated lathe machines also is there, so that you'll be learning a lot of hands-on to do a product and how to develop them, and it will be fun if you're working with your friends over here. And coming on with this internship, so this will play a major role in your resume also, because if you perform this, if you get S grade, first priority, second priority, if you get an internship, so you can add this to your resume as well. So companies like design and manufacturing roles such as Caterpillar and Hero MotoCorp will mainly see this. So this matters a lot for these two companies, because even if your CG is like, for example, 8.5 below, so but still you have a very good capability on designing some product or something, you have published a patent, for example. So this information, this point in your resume will boost you up for getting shortlisted to these companies. So finally, if you want an A grade paid internship opportunity, and yes, this course is worth to be taken. Next slide. So I'm going to talk about management minor. So these are the 5 courses on management minor. So management concepts and practices, marketing management, human resource management, production and operation management, and financial management. And if you want to get placed in some supply chain companies, if you take this minor course, it will be very useful, because the theories which you learned here, you can also say this on your final interviews as well, and this will play a very good role in your interviews if you on the theory part about what I'm speaking about. And yes, coming on with the course, is this course is so good, like the classes will be not every time, so teachers will cancel few classes if you wish to do so. So we'll be attending very less number of classes, and the faculties are so chill, and they'll be giving more case studies, and you can write on your own notes. You don't need to mug a lot for this course. So you can acquire knowledge on marketing, finance, and supply chain, and lecture notes will be provided. And if you just study like 3 hours before the exam also, you can easily get like B grade or above B grade easily. And yes, attendance is above 50% is enough, and if you have less than that also, you'll be given some extra library hours, so you can just go sit for 3-4 hours, and you can boost up your attendance. And that's it about this course. Thank you.
Okay, so hi guys, this is Gargi and I'll be talking about the CS minor. So basically, if you're technically inclined into the domains such as software or analytics, so CS would be a very appropriate minor for you to choose. So this is a list of some of the courses that are generally offered by the CS department. Like, can you move to the next slide? Yeah, so these are the total list of courses that are offered by CS department. But generally, the courses offered are fixed by the faculties themselves. So you don't really get a choice as you do in some of the minors you'll get to know later. So it's pretty fixed. But CS is one of the minors which can be very helpful when it comes to, internships and placements and all. So, when it comes to the classes and professors, I won't say it's like very chill, because like you generally have to maintain attendance like 75%, and you'll have to study, like a little bit, but it'll pretty much be common with what you're studying if you're interested like in software or analytics, and you'll get to brush up on your fundamental topics of CS. So it'll be very common and like easy for you in that case. Next slide, please. Yeah, so some of the benefits for taking a CS minor is basically that when it comes to your internships and placements, you will be eligible to apply for additional companies and roles. Since we're from mechanical, so like more of the companies will open for you if you have a CS minor. It will also be like good for your resume. Plus, like I said earlier, so because you'll study like the basic CS concepts, so you can cover the CS theory as well by taking the minor. You can just attend classes and it'll be like, yeah, okay. And can we move? Okay, so the exam format is pretty standard as in for like your other courses. So they'll generally take a CT1, CT2, you'll get a one assignment or a project or something, and they'll be in NSEM. So for some of the courses, we have online CTs, which are like just MCQ question answers. So for the course that I got in fourth sem, DSA, our professor offered online CTs, so it was pretty chill when it came to CTs, and NSEM was written though. And assignments can also vary, as in they can ask you to make a video assignment explaining the concepts, or it could just be something on the computer. So it's pretty okay. Yeah. And well, CS is a very highly demanded minor course though. So there'll be generally two sections, and they'll have like 120 to 150 capacity, and they generally fill up very fast. So for the fourth semester, you should generally be very early to register for the CS minor as soon as the MIS registration opens. Also, since you should complete the minor in like 5 semesters, that is 15 credits, and CS only opens in the fourth sem, so you should continue it till the eighth semester. So, if you're interested in applying for one of the 6-month FT companies, you might have to, keep that in mind. Can we move to the next slide? Yeah, so most of this I covered, that like it's very high demand and you should register for it quick. And then, yeah, you should maintain 75%. And in case you are not interested in it, or you have a change of mind later, you can drop the course as well, if you get like a bad grade or something. Otherwise, CS is like a very helpful course, and it'll be like a plus point for you, especially if you're aiming for software analytics related stuff. Thank you.
Hello guys, am I audible? Hope I'm audible. Coming to CA minor, like this is a minor like similar to CS minor offered by Computer Applications Department. Like it's mainly designed to enhance the knowledge of regarding computer science courses for us, the other non-CSE students, and the course structure is mainly designed like it will be composed of CS courses and with some analytics courses, like some machine learning courses like data analytics and big data analytics. And regarding contents wise, uh, comparing to the CS minor, the contents are not much depth, and the learning curve is not very steep, so not much efforts needed when compared to the other minor, that is CS minor, because both are nearly similar. And the course is not much coding based, it's full of theoretical PPTs, so not much efforts needed for the exams. Next slide, please. So these are the list of courses provided for you, and for this semester there is a fourth semester for the second years. The DBMS and DSA are the courses you will get, and along with it you might get the design and analysis of algorithms. Like you can see here that some of the prerequisites are given for some of the courses, so choose wisely before selecting the course. So I would suggest you to choose DBMS or DSA for this semester if you want, and you might get the OS also. So basically it's the course you if you don't know anything about the CS courses, and if you want to put it in your preference in your IPMP process, it might help, because it would get a little knowledge about the CSE courses, and you might get interest from there on. So the next slide, please. So finally, the pros and cons. It's basically the one of the easiest minors, I would say, but as it is easiest, so one of the fast filling courses, so there would be high demand while course registration. So try to fill it within hours. And attendance wise, the attendance is chill, but proxies might not be allowed. Uh, Try to maintain above 65 or 70%. That kind of, and it would help for the, like, during the internships and uh, for applying for certain companies, CS or CA minor would help. And regarding the cons, yeah, as I said, the learning curve is not very steep, it's narrow, and exams are completely theoretical, not much coding based, so you won't get much in-depth knowledge regarding all the TSI courses and MEML courses actually, and the content is completely PPT based. So learning just one day before the exam itself is more than enough, and very little coding. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Hello guys, am I audible? Can I get a thumbs up if I'm audible? Okay, so yeah, I'll be talking about triple minor. So in this minor, like triple is electrical and electronics engineering. In this minor, we get courses like electrical machines, power electronics, renewable power generation systems, analog and digital electronics and control systems. So, however, the name suggests that it is electrical and electronics engineering. But for me, the more focus in this minor is on heavy electricals and electrical part of triple E. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, next slide, please. Yes. So if we talk about the pros, so there will be very few people who will be taking this course. So you will get personalized mentorship from all the professors in the course, and they will. No, I want the slides with pros. No, the previous slide, the slides with pros. Yeah, thank you. So you will get personal mentorship from the professors in all of your projects. That is sometimes really helpful. And it provides in-depth understanding of how different electrical and electronic systems operate. Along with the core knowledge you have, this can be a kind of a complementary skills and knowledge base, and this is especially can be useful for the masters. Next. Yeah, so cons are uh, like it is hectic at times as triple E is considered to be one of the hardest branch, and it is not directly helpful for most of the branches as it is focused mostly on heavy electricals and how heavy electricals like transformers, induction motors work. So it is not directly directly helpful. Say if we take a example of EC courses like signals and systems, so it will be much more helpful for mechanical engineering. Yeah, next slide. In conclusion, so I will suggest that if you guys are interested in electrical part of the triple E, so you can opt for this course. Or otherwise, for most of other interdisciplinary fields like robotics and space tech, the EC minor or the CA minor will be much more useful. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so hello guys. Uh,
I'll be speaking on EC minor. So first thing is like EC minor has a lot of subjects. So you won't know which subject you'll get. Sometimes you may get some subjects which you like and sometimes you won't. So this minor is like particularly helpful if you are going for like mechatronics or robotics companies for placement like Sedimac or Britannia. So yeah, and next slide, please. Yeah, so reasons to take the courses, it will help if you are going for these domains and like if you want to learn more about circuital domains and difficulty. So it will be very chill only. You can read like 1 or 2 days before the exam. You have to put in some effort, but it will be very interesting to learn about like in circuital wise if you like have much interest in it, and there won't be any pressure, and attendance is also very chill. If you maintain like 65%, it will be easy for the prof to like give more attendance. There won't be much people in the class, so you have to like pay attention in the class. You can't sleep or put proxy. uh, yeah, and also like in comparison to like ice minor, ice minor is relatively difficult and not very well known, so like people usually prefer EC minor over this. Yeah, thank you.
So about production minor, as you see, there are only 5 courses, and even though you have manufacturing technology at your third semester, you have to take once again. Uh, and you see, like there are in these 5 courses, unconventional manufacturing processes and industrial engineering and management are two worthy courses, like which can help you a lot in your placements, also in your masters as well, especially if you are going to MEM. I industrial engineering and management will help you. And quality engineering, it talks about like uh, statistical quality control processes in manufacturing setup. So, and as you know, CAD CAM CAE, it is purely not theoretical. Here you have to do stuff like CAD, you would have known about it. Like here you have to work on Autodesk, AutoCAD. But for CAM, like it would be really new for you because you have to use Creo and also you have to do manufacturing simulation in that. And for CAE, you have to use Deform 3D software to simulate results like stresses, etc. And in while manufacturing. And yeah, alas, one thing I want to say as a post note. 2 courses here are already given by our department itself, but those are given like very at the very start or at the very last, like in 8th semester or in third semester. The quality engineering is a PE given by our department in 8th semester. It may be or may not be there. So yeah, that's what I want to say. It's a worthy course if you want to delve into manufacturing, or if you want to shift your role or domain into manufacturing role. Like many companies come for that, especially this year Bajaj came for manufacturing role. So this would give like wonderful insight on different types of manufacturing and supply chain management, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, hello guys, I will be talking about honors. So honors is an optional degree, and to get the honors degree, you will have to complete a set of courses which will be totaling up to 15 credits. And yeah, this cannot be counted as a program elective. So this is something similar to minors. So this will be an extra course that you will be taking. And whatever grade that you get in this course will not be taken into your CGPA. The type of courses that were offered till now are design optimization of thermal systems, fuel combustion emission control, advanced fluid mechanics, and heat transfer equipment design. Now, unlike the other courses over here, honors course require or have prerequisites. So coming to the prerequisites, at the end of your second year, you should be completing around 12 theory courses and 2 lab courses, and should have a minimum of 8.5 CGPA until the second year. And if you are planning to take the honors courses, then in the next 4 semesters also you should maintain a CGPA more than 8.5. Okay, and in all the honors courses you will have to secure a grade which should be B or more than that. And one more additional point to note is that apart to get this honors degree, you will also have to do a project work inside the campus. So you will not be allowed to go for maybe a project work outside the campus or a 6-month intern. So people who are planning to do or take 6-month intern whenever the companies are coming, so be careful with this, else you won't be getting the honors degree. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, one final note before finishing this meet. This PPT will be hosted in the MEA website. Also, with all the resources for all the courses until your 8th sem. Along with, we have newly opened the support for minors and open electives also. And resources for honors courses is down the line. So visit mea.nitt.edu for all the resources.